We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their seventh-year quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Richardson working from the gun. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The rushing numbers for Bigsby a week ago. 9 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. You look at this Colt defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
From the 46, here's second down and a yard. Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Here's a diving catch right side. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Now Lawrence.
And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Parker Washington.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the Colts offense and Josh Downs making their way out. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. From the shotgun, Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. The toss here completed to Pittman.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You look at this Colt defense.
This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
This is a unit that understands what needs to be done to stop the run. And they're a team that goes out and executes as well. Yeah, it's the mantra, stop it, but then going out and getting it done. 2 different things. They combine them.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Rolling to his right.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
double team, and it's intercepted. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20.
And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Indy. 84 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
They go play action now. Lawrence
on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. There's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff running through the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there.
That's his. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Fighting his way through contact.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And he's got it inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Colts.
Michael Pittman.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now Lawrence.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Bigsby once more. And this time he is into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time a 6-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Colts football, and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go.
He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
He'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive.
In motion right is Pittman. Now Richardson. And this taken in by Downs.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now it's Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
In motion right is Pittman. Richardson out of the shotgun.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett.
And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun.
Here's Griffin on the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers up over 200 passing yards already.
They'll roll him out right. Thomas brings it in. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Titans who were able to walk away with the road victory. Will Levis, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who have the lead in that one at halftime. Justin Herbert with a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. C.J. Stroud, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. We saw a solid first half out of the Tank Bigsby. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. To the right side and complete to Thomas. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the carry, Bigsby.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And Bigsby once more.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Bigsby going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Take Bigsby.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. From the shotgun, Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. And motioning left, that's Pittman. Richardson looking to throw. And going right back to Pittman.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
They go play action with Richardson.
Caught here by Griffin. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Well, and that is incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
They'll start this drive out on the ground
to about the 35, 2nd down.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Here's Bigsby. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another run by Bigsby. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. A run here with Bigsby.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 35.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
Oh, able to avoid him. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
3rd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the give, this is their fullback. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Washington's got it. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Now Lawrence.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jags are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Now Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now it's Richardson.
On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Trayvon Walker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Off play action. Richardson able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnett.
2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one.
2nd and 9 now. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
This is 3rd and goal.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Oh, some strong running. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, and that ought to...
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Jaguars,
they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15-0 on the year.
And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Colts, It's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.